Here's the video why I think this is the best running shoe for the price in 2024. I often find that other YouTubers talk about the shoe's normal price. I don't really care what the price is on the shoes originally, I'm only interested in how much I have to pay for them. And here you can see an example where I compare it in terms of price with the shoe it probably resembles the most. It must be said that I got mine for 450 Danish kroner. Almost 3 times less than I have to pay for a pair of Rebel V4. And I chose to buy 3 pairs. And no shoe beats this one for the price in my opinion. It works well everywhere, on the treadmill, in the forest, and on asphalt. And then it doesn't matter so much to me if it wasn't originally made for that. The question is just how durable it is if you also use it on asphalt. Only time will tell. But this time tells very well what a superb shoe it actually is on an asphalt route. The first 3 kilometers I took it quietly. The last 5 kilometers I ran 17.5 minutes, which I normally can't do in a pair of Nike Pegasus or regular road shoes. Of course, it is not as fast as a carbon shoe, but it's as good as the best daily trainers for me. Maybe I should just mention right now I'm not able to run, at least only very, very slowly. But instead of me talking so much, here's a little test I did on a trail route. Here you can see the route, which is right next to the running track, where I also did some small tests. I compared it to 3 others: Nike Zoom X Zegama Trail, Asics Fuji Light 4, Adidas Adizero Takumi Sen 8. Some will probably think, why are you comparing it with the Adidas Adizero Takumi Sen 8, which is in no way a trail shoe? The reason for that was I did some tests on the running track before these tests, where I tested them against the Sen 8. I wanted to see how much difference there was here on this little trail route. Before you get the result, there will be some slow motion footage of the shoes. I should rather mention the pictures you see here are the easiest on the route. Elsewhere on the small route there were many roots, wet grass and mud. Unfortunately, one of my recordings was ruined, so you only see this shoe from the front. But here is the result for the little test. I chose to run with an average heart rate during all the runs of 140. You should always take a test like this with a grain of salt, because I haven't repeated them several times either, but from my immediate feeling they seem very reliable. The difference is pretty much the same on the running track between Adidas Sen 8, except Adidas is the fastest shoe here as expected. I can only say, if you don't have a lot of money and want a good shoe, this is a really good choice if you don't run all your kilometers on asphalt.